Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. So first of all, guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our laps and close our eyes. When you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Excellent. And next we'll do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And let's begin by stretching up high to the sky. And then down to touch your toes. Now we can go back up high one more time. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? And while we're there, let's have a wave. And then back down one more time to touch your toes. And now hands on hips. And let's have a wiggle, side to side. Wiggle side to side. Stop. Another wiggle. Stop. Forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, and stop. And now we'll go round and round. Round and round. Stop. Back the other way. Stretch your spines. And stop. And to finish, we can do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. Now, in our previous English lesson, we were continuing to learn about adjectives. And we were beginning to learn how we changed them into comparative and superlative forms. But the adjectives that we used last time are not normal. We don't follow the normal spelling rules. So does anybody remember what we call these adjectives? Beginning with E? Irregular. Excellent. They are irregular adjectives. Irregular means not normal. So let's write that phrase on the board first. Irregular. I-R-R-E-G-U-L-A-R. Irregular adjectives. D-J-E-C-T-I-V-E-S. Irregular adjectives. And then we had our comparatives. M-P-A-R-A-T-I-V-E-S. And then when we go from comparative, we can go one step even further, superlatives. E-R-L-A-T-I-V-E-S. So we've got irregular adjectives. And then we can change them into comparatives. When we compare two different nouns, we use the adjective what's called comparative. But then when we talk about extremes, like the most or the least, we can use superlatives. And what we're going to do now is have our students demonstrate how some of the irregular adjectives we learned can be changed into comparative and superlative form. So first adjective. What adjective do we have on the board now, guys? Good. Okay, but remember, we can't say gooder or goodest. Because it's irregular, we have to change the word forms. So one of my students will now demonstrate how we do that. And I'll give the pen to Lakau. Lakau, you can come and join me at the front. So we have our irregular adjective, good. But Lakau, how do we change it to comparative? Better, excellent. Not gooder, we have to change the word to better. So how do we spell better? B-E-T-E-R. Excellent. You see, we can change the irregular adjective good to better. But then if we want to go one step further, how do we change it to the superlative? The best. Yes, we can say the best. So Lakau, can you demonstrate how to write and spell best? E-S-T. Excellent. So we go good, better, best. Adjective, comparative, superlative. Lakau, that was excellent. Very well done. High five and a big round of applause for Lakau, guys. So now let's demonstrate with a couple more irregular adjectives. The opposite of good is bad. But we can't say badder. We can't say baddest. We have to change the word form again. So let's have another student demonstrate how we can do it. And now the pen is with Pangpon. So Pangpon, come forward and demonstrate how we can change bad into comparative and superlative form. So what do we think about the comparative of bad? What word do we use? Worse, yes. Well done. It's worse. W-O-R-S-E. Excellent. So we've gone bad, and then the comparative, worse. Now, to change the comparative worse into the superlative, we only need to change one letter. The final letter E, what does E become? We change E for T. And for the superlative, we say worst. Yes, so how do we spell worst, Pangman? O-R-S and then T. Excellent. So you see how the final letter just changes. We go from worse to worst. So ready, Pangpon, all together. Bad, worse, worst. Irregular adjective, comparative, superlative. Pangpon, that was excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Pangpon, guys. We have one more that we'll demonstrate. And this adjective is how we can tell the distance when things are far away. F-A-R. Far. So how can we change far into comparative and superlative? Okay, the pen is now with Pak Bung. So Pak Pung can come and bring their pen forward. So what's our adjective, guys? Far. And we can't say farer. We can't say farthest. We have to change far a little bit into the comparative. And how do we do that, guys? Further. Yes, first of all, we change the A for a U and then add letters for further. So Pak Bung will show how we can change far into the comparative further. F, U, R, T, H, E, R. Excellent. So we've gone far, further. But how about the biggest distance? Furthest. Yes, the superlative of far. R, T, H, E, E, S, T. Excellent, Pak Bung. So we've gone far, further, furthest. Adjective, comparative, superlative. Pak Bung, that was excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Pak Bung, please, guys. And now we have the vocabulary on the board. Let's practice one more time. Good. Good. Better. Better. Best. Best. Bad. Bad. Worse. Worse. Worst. Worst. Far. Far. Further. Furthest. Excellent, guys. That was very well done and very well remembered. So in today's English lesson, we're going to look at two particular sounds in the English language. So today's lesson will be based on phonics. So remember, guys, phonics is the sounds we produce orally when we speak. And the two sounds that we're going to practice today, this letter, C, and this letter, G. But what we're going to do is we're going to do something called have a look at the soft sounds. Can we say soft sounds? Because the letter C, sometimes we don't pronounce it like a C. And the letter G, sometimes we don't pronounce it like a G. We change the sound to speak like other letters. And when we do that, that's what's called the soft sounds. Now, I'll give you an example. Look at this word here, chance. Chance. Say it one more time, chance. Okay, now what do you notice about the letter C here? Chance. Excellent, well noticed. When we do the soft sound letter C sounds like S. Here we have CH, ch, but then chance. So when we produce the soft sound letter C, it sounds like letter S. Okay, now what letter do you see here? G. Okay, but if I write the words, let's see, I don't know, G-I-A-N-T. Giant. Giant. Now, what do you notice about the sounds of the letter G? Giant. J. Excellent. You see, when we use the G as the soft sound, G becomes J. The spelling is still G. The spelling is still C. But the way that we pronounce the soft sounds is the same as letter S. And the same as letter J. So one more time, guys. Chance. C. Soft sound. Letter S. Giant. G. soft sound, letter J. And in today's lesson, we'll be looking at words that contain both of these soft sounds. So we have C, pronounced as S, and we have G, pronounced as J. What we've got now is a PowerPoint presentation for our students to observe and listen to, and also practice speaking of some of the words that we've got, introducing these soft sounds. So let's turn to look at the TV screen, guys. So let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation, phonics. English sounds for kids. And in today's lesson, we're looking at soft C and soft G sounds. So the first words we've got with the C sounds, city. Now notice how the C in city is pronounced like an S because it's the soft C sound. Every day, my dad goes to work in the city. Soft C for city. Ice. Yes, notice the C sounds in ice like an S, because it's the soft C. I like to put ice into my drink to make it cool. And the next soft C sound, dance. The students have dance practice on Friday. So you can see there the soft C sounds again sounds like S. Rice. I like to eat rice with my food for every meal. Yes. And once again, rice contains soft C. So it sounds like S. And one more soft C sound, chance. The player had a chance to score a goal. And you can see the ball, it might be going into the goal or it might be going outside. That's what we call chance. Soft C sounds, guys, always pronounced like S. But then we also have G sounds. Yes. And soft G sounds are like letter J. For example, cage. The lion lives in a cage at the zoo. You can see the G in cage sounds like J. Soft G. J. Page. We must read every page in our textbooks. And once again, the G in page, same as cage, pronounced like J. And now, what animal do we have here? Giraffe. What's the first letter of giraffe? G. But it sounds like J, because giraffe has the soft G. The giraffe is the animal with the longest neck. And you can see the neck of the giraffe here, very long. Stage. The band will play their music on the stage. And here you can see the band playing on the stage. Once again, stage, soft G, pronounced as J. And then finally, giant. The giant lives in a castle on the hilltop. And as we've seen earlier on the board, giant, soft G, pronounced like J. So let's practice the vocabulary one more time, guys. First of all, soft C. City. Ice. Dance. Rice. Chance. All the C's sound like S, soft C. But then, soft G sounds. Cage. Page. Giraffe. Stage. Giant. And the G in these words is soft G, so sounds like J. Any questions, guys? Okay, that was excellent. Very well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation about how we have words that contain soft C and soft G sounds, and how we change the pronunciation to sound like an S or a J, respectively. And coming up, we've got a flash exercise for our students to practice spelling and speaking. But first of all, guys, time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And for this stretch sequence, we'll have a game of Teacher Says. So listen carefully. Touch your knees. Hands on head. Teacher says, touch your hips. Teacher says, touch your shoulders. Arms in the air. Arms down. Teacher says, arms in the air. Teacher says, turn around. Teacher says, back the other way. Arms down. Teacher says, arms down. Teacher says, one arm up, one arm down. Teacher says, stands on one leg. Teacher says, swap arms. Teacher says, swap legs. Swap arms. Teacher says, swap legs. Teacher says, stand up straight. Arms down. Teacher says, arms down. Teacher says, let's go into a little ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teacher says, jump. Excellent, guys. And teacher says, please sit down. And teacher says, it's now time for our flashcards exercise. So teachers, what you'll need to do is print off the flash sheets and cut the pictures into individual pieces. Then we'll have our students come forward, put them in the correct column based on their spelling, C or G, speak the word correctly, and then write the name of the thing underneath. So, ready, guys? First student, let's close our eyes. And the first student to bring his flashcard forward is Chu. So, Chu, can you show your flashcard to your friends? What can we see here, guys? Not dance. Remember, the bands play music on the stage. Yes. Now, which letter does stage contain? Is it a soft C sound or a soft G? What letter do we think it contains? C or G? G. Excellent. So, Chu, if you can place it into the correct column on the board here, yes. And then we can help Chu to spell the word stage underneath. S, S, T, A, G, and then E. Excellent. So now the word we have, stage. Silent G, stage. Chu, that was excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Chu, please, guys. Okay, so now close our eyes again, and time for our next student. And now the flashcard is with Lakgao. So Lakgao, bring your flashcard forward. And what can we see on Lacau's picture, guys? A book. And what can we see inside the book? What's inside the book? Page. Yes. So, page. Does page contain the C sound or the G sound? Yes. Page. Soft G sounds like J. So, Lacau. Excellent. And then, how do we spell page, guys? P-A-G-E. So you can see, so far, we've got 2 soft G sounds. Stage. Page. Soft G sounds like J. Lacau, excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Lacau, please, guys. Now, teachers, what you can do is you can pause the video in your own classroom and play on with your own students. And remember, pick a different student for each flashcard, have them come forward, and everybody practice speaking together. And then our student can write the words on the board. So, next flashcard. And the next flashcard is with Pak Bung. So, Pak Bung, can you bring your flashcard forward, please? And what can we see this time? What can we see, guys? Giant. Yes. Now, does giant have the C sound or the G sound? Really? Giant, G sound. G sound. Soft G sounds like a J. So, Pak Bung, over to this side of the board again. Now, how do we spell giant? Remember, G-I-A-N-T. Giant. Soft G sounds like J. Giant. All together, guys. Giant. Soft G sounds like J. Pak Bung, that was excellent. Very well done. And a big round of applause for Pak Bung, please, guys. And now for our next student. And now the flashcard is with Pangpon. So Pangpon, can you bring your flashcard to the front of class? And let's see what Pangpon has on his flashcard. What can we see, guys? City. Now, city. C, yes. City. Soft C sounds like S. So Pangpon, you can place it onto the correct side of the board. But now, let's help Pangpon spell city. We have our first letter, C-I-T-Y, city. Soft C, city. Excellent, Pangpon. Very well done. High five and a big round of applause for Pangpon, guys. Now, the next student. Who do we have next? And the next flashcard is with Pat. So, Pat, can you bring your flashcard forward? Let's see what Pat has on his flashcard. And I think everybody will guess this one. Something we see every day. Ice. Now notice, ice. C. Soft C sounds like S. So Pat, what side of the board will you put ice on? Correct. Now let's tell Pat to spell ice. I-C-E. Soft C sounds like S. Ice. City. Soft C, S sound. Pat, that was brilliant. High five. Big round of applause for Pat, please, guys. Now, let's see who we have here. Now, the flashcard is with Prel. So, Prel, can you bring the flashcard forward? Prel will now bring her flashcard forward. And what can we see happening in this flashcard, guys? Dance. Okay, have a think. C or G? C, correct. Dance. Remember, if ever it sounds like S, That's the soft C sound. So, Prel, what part of the board? Excellent, that's better. Okay, so now, guys, let's help Prel to spell dance. D-A-N-C-E. Dance. You see, once again, the soft C sound sounds like S. Prel, that was brilliant. High five. Big round of applause for Prel, please, guys. Okay, we've got a few more cards left for our students. And now it's Nadia's turn. So Nadia, bring your flashcard to the front of class. Let's see if we can guess what's on the front of Nadia's flashcard. Giraffe. Yes, the animal with the long neck. Now giraffe, G. G. Soft G sounds like J. So Nadia will place it. Okay, and now let's help Nadia to spell giraffe. G I R A F F again and E. Excellent, Nadia, well done. So we can say giraffe, giant, page, stage. All of these words, soft G sound, sounds like J. Nadia, excellent. High five, big round of applause for Nadia. Okay, next flashcard. Now it's Down's turn. So Down, can you bring your flashcard forward, please? Okay, now let's see what we can see on Down's flashcards. What animal can we see? Lion. A lion. But where is the lion inside? Cage. Cage. So is that the C sound or the soft G sound? What do we think, guys? Soft G. Again? C sound. Not C. G sound. Cage. Soft G sound sounds like J. So Dan, can we place it in this side of the board? Excellent. And then let's help Dan to spell the word cage. C-A-G-E. Excellent, Dan. Well done. So you can see we have the first letter here is a C, but that's the normal C sound like K, not the soft C sound. But then we have G, and that is the soft G because it sounds like J. Cage. Dan, that was brilliant. High five. Big round of applause for Dan, please, guys. And now we have one more student left. Let's turn to bring his flashcard forward. And let's see who can remember what this word is relating to Net's flashcard. So what can we see here? We can see a player scoring a goal. He has the chance. Chance. Soft G? Soft C. Excellent, Dan. Well done. So Net, we can place it on this side of the board. And then let's help Net to practice how to spell chance. C-H-A-N-C-E. Net, that's brilliant. All together, guys. Chance. Excellent, Net. High five and a big round of applause for Net too, guys. So now we've got the vocabulary on the board. Let's practice speaking one more time. First of all, soft C sounds. City, dance, ice, chance. Notice how the C sounds like S. And now for soft G sounds. Cage, giraffe, giant, stage, page. Notice how the G sounds like J, and this is what gives us our soft sounds. So well done, guys, that was excellent. And now it's time for our worksheet part of the lesson. So teachers, make sure each student in your class has their own worksheet. And we've got a series of questions containing words that have the soft C and soft G sounds. Our students need to read the sentences, and if they can remember from the PowerPoint, they can choose the correct word and spell it to complete the sentences. But what's the first thing to do, guys? Names on top. And then give our students around 12 minutes for this activity, and at the end we can practice speaking. So let go for you. You're welcome. Hello. You're welcome. Down. You're welcome. Net for you. You're welcome. Nadia for you. You're welcome. Pat, here's yours. You're welcome. Backbone. You're welcome. And Sue, for you. You're welcome. So guys, remember back to the PowerPoints. First sentence. Every day my dad goes to work in the city. Here. So city, C-I-T-Y. And then when we've used the word, cross it out. Every word we only need once. So, what lives on the top of the hilltop? What's big, massive? Giant. The giant lives on the top of the hill. The giant, yes. Every word, you have your first letter already. And then what do we put in our drinks to keep it cool? Ice. Ice, yes. Ice. The band will play music on the stage. Well done. Well done, guys. When you see a band playing music, the thing they stand on is called the stage. Yes. Have dance practice on Friday. Every Friday, they have dance practice. Excellent, bang pon. Very good, Lakau. Chew. Very good. And then, what's next? The giraffe has the longest neck. I like to eat. What do we eat with every meal? Rice. Rice. Every meal. The player had to score a goal, he had a chance. Yes. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they had to choose the correct words and spell them to complete the sentences. And each word contains either the soft C or the soft G sound that we've been learning about. My students all did an excellent job, and we're going to practice speaking one final time. So ready, guys? Every day, my dad goes to work in the city. The giant lives in a castle on the hilltop. I like to put ice in my drink to keep it cool. The band will play their music on the stage. The students have dance practice on Friday. The giraffe is the animal with the longest neck. Yes. I like to eat rice with my food for every meal. The player has a chance to score a goal. The lion lives in a cage at the zoo. And finally, we must read every page in our textbooks. Guys, that was excellent. Very well spoken. And that's all we've got time for today. So we hope you've enjoyed the lesson and now understand about words containing soft C and soft G sounds. And we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. So can we turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you again soon.